Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do an unboxing of HeroQuest Jungles of Delthrak Quest Pack. Expand your HeroQuest game system. Requires the HeroQuest system to play. Sold separately. So let's take a look at the back real quick.
Okay.
And then we will open it up.
Ooh, colorful pieces.
Yeah, they changed the colors. I don't know why.
I like it.
Okay, so let's break it out and we will show all the cards. Now, interestingly, they usually don't put it in shrink wrap.
Oh, they don't?
No, it's usually it has those clear tabs.
Oh.
Now, before we get to too much depth here, we still have to play it against the Ogre Horde. And from the Mythic level, the Crypt of Perpetual Darkness. So at some point, we're going to decide which order to play these three in. Because Julie's going to play all new characters.
Oh.
Because if she plays her old characters, she's just way too powerful. And
But I love my old characters.
yeah, I know, but they're too high level.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I worked hard to get them there.
Okay, so here we are. So it looks like we have some beautiful spiders there for you to encounter.
God, that's really going to freak me out. It's giving me nightmares.
And snakes. So you got some terrain. And they're all, this is a let me go on the other camera. I'm failing. You got, these are one side, but they're double. What I mean is they're one block.
Oh, okay.
These are singles.
Oh, all right.
Well, those are 1x2s, 1x2s right here. Well, these are 2x2s. So, yeah, 2x2s. These are all individual. Same thickness as the other stuff. Okay, here's a giant tile right here.
That is big.
And that's one long one. And you have some individual ones.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, Avatar? We have glowy stuff? No, it's spider web. Somebody got captured like Frodo did.
Ooh,
the other side.
Pretty.
Oh, it looks like some killer plants
Yeah.
that capture you. And that's like a bone pit, it looks like. Some weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, I will show the book soon. I will go through the whole book. So that's when you can decide whether or not how much of the video you want to watch, but we're not going to do that
Yet?
We're going to wait till the end.
Okay.
We will show all the cards. And we'll start doing the miniatures here.
Oh, a lot of them. Oh my gosh, look how big they are.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dang.
Now there's no, doesn't look like much repeats, which is nice for a change. Because what they've been doing in the other sets is, oh, here's some more, a different version of the doors.
Oh.
Okay, so let's go on this camera here.
Remember where everything goes, so you can put them away easy.
Okay, so these are the character ones we're going to do first. And it looks like you have animal helpers, which you have a velociraptor as an animal helper. And you have some new characters. And you know, they're the better sculpts that they've had before. They're above average, but not as good as like Simon, for instance. Okay, so let's do, there's 3 of these.
What the heck is that?
Now sure, we'll look in the thing. We have some terrain here.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, I'll put on the light. Look into the light.
It's glowy.
You know what that's from?
No.
There's 2 of these. That's poltergeist.
Oh.
Don't look into the light. Oh, these go on a platform, it looks like. See?
Oh, that's cool.
I'll put the other one on the platform.
Yeah. What about these right here?
Oh, I missed those. Looks like we have some different versions of gremlins or goblins. Now, I don't know why this is gray and and 2 are green. So there's 2 of these and 3 of those.
Huh.
I'll turn off the light.
Okay.
I think it might be. Okay. So those are those miniatures from the first tray here. Let's do the next tray. This one. Okay, you do have a different statue. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, everything is looking really cool in here in terms of it being new. There's 2 of these bowmen. Okay, there's a green version of... They were gray in the previous... The set before Ogre Horde. I forget what it's called. Do you remember these guys? Remember?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what they're called.
Don't worry about putting that away. You're making noise in the background.
Oh, I'm not doing anything anymore. Those things are really, really... That spider is just really scary. Oh my gosh. He's like King Kong.
Oh, he's probably an ogre.
Oh.
So there's that. I'll see if there's anything on the bottom here. No?
No? Nothing?
I will look. Let's see what each thing is here. Okay.
All right.
Oh, a giant ape.
So I was right. It's like King Kong.
Serpent. A Blightcrawler. They're doing different names for things. That's cool.
I see.
It's a spider, basically.
Yeah.
A skull blight. Goblin Warlock. That's the gray one.
Ah.
Goblin Archer. A Raptor. A Blight Weaver. So it's not the same thing.
It's not.
As the same sculpt, though, it looks like.
Yeah.
Skeleton Archer. I think that was in this set before Ogre Horde. Raptor Ally. Berserkers. Saberfang Ally Explorers.
That means they work with me, right?
If they're red, yes, you can hire them as henchmen probably, or you can get them as helpers.
Okay.
Crystal Cluster, Fire, Stockpile, Statue. Okay.
Interesting.
Now we're going to take a look.
Wait, did it say what these guys were? What were these guys?
Skull Blights. She's referring to that one there. Those are Skull Blights. So the miniatures are average, slightly above average.
Yeah. It was in this one.
Okay. Now we're going to do the cards.
Okay, here you go, sweetie. I got them all undone for you.
You know, we like to show all the cards, so we're going to zoom in here. Make sure you can see it up close, and you can pause it. Now, is a Berserker a character? Let's find out first. Yes. That's a character. It's female and male version. That's which they've done before.
Yeah.
Explorer, okay. So there's 2 new characters and some new skills. And here are the helpers. Okay, so it is a little different. The Blight Weaver has a skull face. The other one was human face, so it looks like they're undead.
Okay.
And so we have... Now we're going to show all these up close. This is a set with not a lot of repeats, which is nice. Okay, so what I'll do is we'll show the Explorer and the backside. And here are the Explorer cards.
How do you know they're his cards?
Because I remembered. Okay, you are the Explorer, a tenacious adventurer with a knack for finding that which is hidden. You don't wear metal armor so as to nimbly avoid traps like the dwarf. You are able to disarm traps without the use of a toolkit. When you do so, roll a combat die. If you roll a black shield, you fail. Any other result, you succeed. So in other words, why play the dwarf again?
Yeah.
They got to do something to improve the dwarf and the barbarian.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Okay.
Treasure Hunter, whenever you draw a card from the treasure deck that rewards you with gold coins, you find additional 25 gold coins.
Nice.
Once per turn, when you draw a hazard card from the treasure deck, you may return that card to the bottom of the deck and draw a new card.
Ooh.
Trapsmith, once per turn, when you move into a square adjacent to one or more traps, Zargon must alert you. Zargon does not, however, have to place the trap tiles on the board. The traps are still considered concealed and not triggered. That's once per turn. So
I don't understand that.
That means that if I'm moving into a room,
Yeah.
and you move 6 into the room, and one of those squares will say, there's a trap, okay?
Yeah.
If you move onto a square or adjacent to one or more traps. So I must alert you of that.
Oh.
So remember one of the dumb things in this game is that you cannot detect traps in doorways.
Right.
So you have the Explorer go first, and you'll be alerted.
Okay.
Because you're adjacent to it.
Yeah.
So you got to put so the Explorer is superior to the Dwarf.
Yeah.
You're going to have the Explorer at the front of the party, and you won't trip traps.
That is good.
Okay.
Maybe he is like the barbarian. This one right here.
Well, Berserker. Body 7, that's already better than the Barbarian. You are a Berserker, a powerful fighter who grows stronger as the odds become more dire. You know how to channel pain and fury into a deft power. Because you like to get up close and personal in combat, you do not use ranged weapons. Okay, so you cannot. So that's the trade-off. You do not use ranged weapons. Okay, Frenzy. The skill cannot be used unless you have 3 or fewer body points. Oh, okay. So when you've taken damage.
Oh.
As an action, you may make a single sweeping attack against all monsters adjacent and diagonal to you. May be used once per quest. Retaliation. This skill cannot be useful unless you have 5 or fewer body points. You may use this skill when you take damage from an adjacent monster. Immediately make an attack against that monster. May be used once per quest. Enraged. As an action, you may lose up to 2 body points to immediately make an attack. Add additional attack dice equal to the number of body points you lose. Lose up to. So you can lose 1 or 2. Maybe use once per quest. So the only problem is you only get these once per quest.
Oh, I like that.
Well, you are going to play with the new characters.
I know.
You're going to play with the Monk, the Berserker, and the Explorer, and maybe the Rogue.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a look at the helpers. I just got to figure out what order for those 3 to go in. Oh, that's a bad guy. Helpers.
How do you know which ones are good guys?
Right there. This raptor may move before or after making an attack. Oh, that's pretty good. He can move, then attack and move again.
Oh.
The Saberfang may attack diagonal. That's cool too.
Do I get to start with those things?
We'll have to look at the rulebook. Okay, so here are the bad guys now.
And you could tell that because they have pictures.
They have the little symbol. The Goblin Archer, I think, was in the set before Ogre. No, it's in the Ogre Horde set.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to move these 2 off.
Okay.
Sprawlings. Venomous, agile. If a hero ends their turn with a sprawling tile on their card, they take 1 body point of damage for each sprawling attached to them.
Ew.
This damage cannot be defended against. Okay, so you got to heal it. It's basically like slow-acting poison. So that's what these tiles must be for.
I'm telling you, I'm not a big fan of this.
See right here?
Stuff. Yeah.
That's what those are for. See how it matches those pictures?
And I just noticed he's a bad guy too.
Yeah, you can have a good raptor or a bad raptor. You know, kind of like Jurassic Park. Against non-adjacent targets, the Goblin Archer rolls 1 attack die against adjacent targets. So 2 attack dice when they ranged. Clever Tactician, so that must be something in the book. Serpent, Spawn Venomous, see? Skeleton Archer, 2 if not adjacent. It says here, Entangling. So this text is so small. That's like 6-point font, maybe even 4-point font. Entangling Roots. The Blight Weaver. Each Blight Weaver may cast each of the following dread spells once per quest. Channel Dread and Creeping Grasp. Spawn Venomous, and this is Agile. Okay. So you got these 2 that are venomous. Where's the other one? You got that centipede there. Am I missing something here? I'm looking to make sure. Maybe it's just a tile. Because I see the Serpent and the Blightcrawler.
Yeah.
But I don't see...
I don't know.
So maybe it's something in the book.
Maybe.
Okay, so before we look at the other cards, let's take a look at the special abilities.
Okay.
So you have here Cocoons, Grasping Vines, Strangers,
Oh.
More Monsters. Okay, so it has some description here. You may want to zoom in there and read that. I'm not going to read that. Here's the page before. So I'll show this first. Clever Tactician. This monster may move before and after taking... Okay, Agile. These monsters can move unaffected through squares containing hindering terrain, furniture, and heroes, as if they were not there. That's pretty cool.
You'll have fun with that.
And then here's a... Since I was going out of order.
I'm probably going to die.
Well, now here's this chart.
What's that? Oh, it tells you how many...
Right. There's because it's what's on the cards, but sometimes what's on the cards doesn't match what's here.
Oh, I see.
Hopefully there's no typos like that.
I see.
So that gives you an idea of the attack dice. It goes from anywhere from 4. So it's not as difficult as the Frozen Horror one.
Oh,
Remember
God,
how
that
bad
was
those
so
were?
So bad.
That was so difficult. But body points go from 1 to 7.
Ugh.
So the Giant Ape, that makes sense. So it'd be
Yeah,
tough.
because he's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to show the book. We're going to show the rest of the cards, and then I will show the book. Okay, so this is a repeat.
This is good stuff.
Yeah.
You don't mix these with the other cards, right? Because I know you said that you have to use the
yeah,
other card.
I have to look at the backs.
We have to use the main game
These are
with
artifacts.
This?
Yes, these are artifacts, which means they have to be found.
But so they get mixed in with the other artifacts from the main game?
When they're artifacts, they have to be found. Now, alchemy, these are alchemy cards. Okay, so I kind of failed there. Here is artifacts. No, I'm glad you asked because I forgot to check the backs. Here are alchemy cards. So again, it was the Dread Moon expansion. So you got to have the rules here for the Dread Moon expansion. I'm sure the rules are in here too. These are the artifacts, which means you got to find them. So there's some spoilers here. Okay, now here's the treasure cards that you mix in with the other treasure cards.
What you got?
And you can zoom in, pause it, read them. Here's a new hazard.
There's 2 hazards.
You find yourself drawn to a strange presence. You could be in... yeah, so this is more complicated hazards.
Wonderful.
Let's take a look at this one. Okay, you discover a figurine with wide, gleaming eyes. Oh, maybe it's the Brady Bunch. When you lock eyes with it, it emits a high-pitched shriek. Roll 1 red die for each of your mind points. If you roll a 6, you resist the effect. Otherwise, lose 2 body points. Return melee ends. Return this card to the bottom of the treasure deck. So that's cool that it's a hazard that's based on your mind points, because mind points are hardly ever used in the past.
Yeah.
What could be inside? You've been to examine a small thatched basket full of gleaming trinkets. Suddenly, a large red centipede scuttles from the basket and leaps on your hand. Place a giant centipede sprawling. So that's how you get the sprawling towel on your character card. Your turn immediately ends. Return this card to the bottom of the treasure deck. So we're going to have to... I'm sure there's a way to buy healing.
There has to be, because that just freaking me out.
Okay, so 2 new... Well, Channel Dread is not new.
Oh.
But Creeping Grasp, I believe, is. So let's take a look at that.
Okay.
The spell may be cast on any one hero to ensnare them with vines. Yeah, that's new. See, why do they have that background? It's annoying. Place a grasping vines tile under the targeted hero. They must roll 1 combat die. If they roll a skull, they suffer 1 body point of damage and are restrained by the vines, unable to move from the square. The targeted hero or another adjacent hero can spend an action to destroy the vines, freeing the instead hero. So you can get out if you lose an action.
All right.
Okay, now
The good stuff.
I'm going to start showing stuff in here if you don't want to see this.
And it's okay for me to see it because I won't remember it anyway.
Right. So here's the Alchemist Shop.
Oh.
So you can buy a potion of healing Serpent's blood. Drink this potion to remove paralysis caused by venomous creatures.
Nice.
Drink this potion to remove unaffected through squares containing revealed pit traps, hindering terrain, furniture, and monsters. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
The potion effects ends if you suffer any amount of damage.
Mm.
Why? So you can use it throughout. You just drink it once and you can use it until you take damage.
That's cool.
Drink this potion to recover any one hero. So it means you can buy this anytime.
Oh, okay.
Drink this potion to recover any one hero spell, oh wow, or skill you have used. So this is something that the Berserker could use, but it's cost 400
It's
gold.
real expensive, yeah.
A hero may only use one of these potions per quest. Okay, so that's how they limit you.
Mm. There's another potion of healing.
Yeah.
It's 500. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I think that's how much it was before.
Oh, was it?
Now, if we look
Okay.
at the artifacts here, let's go in reverse order.
Okay.
So here's treasure and artifact reference. Okay. And that's it for. All right, so I'm going to turn each page. This book's pretty thick.
Yeah, it is.
Furniture and obstacles. Let me zoom in a little bit more here.
Okay.
Okay, see? So now, if you want to pause it and read it, that's your decision. And if you don't want spoilers, this is a choose your path. Supposedly there is a typo on one of the quests. It tells you to go to a certain page and it's the wrong page.
Oh, no.
So be sure to check online for what that typo is. I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
Hero death. Standard heroic story. Okay, so there's different ways to die now. Depending on what way you want to play the game. Animal allies, who can be recruited at no cost to accompany a hero on a quest, so long as there are fewer than 4 hero players. Oh, wow. Interesting. So you can get an animal helper if you have less than 4 hero players. So if you want to play just 2, but I don't know if that's...
I think I need more than 2.
Maybe you play 3 and have 1 animal helper.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
You play the monk and these 2 new guys, and we blow off the rogue since you played with the rogue before anyway.
Sure.
Okay. Order of play. A round is a sequence in which heroes take their turns. After each hero has taken their turn, the round ends. If there are monsters active on the board, the round includes Zargon and ends after Zargon completes their turn. Under the old play optional rule, heroes may decide the order in which they take their turns in a round. Regardless of player order, Zargon takes their turn only after all heroes have taken their turn, as in the game system rulebook. So that's how it normally is. You can switch up.
Right.
Okay, what are they suggesting here? Well, oh, you always went in the same order.
I
Now
did.
they're saying you can switch it.
Okay.
Okay, I was confused.
Oh, a message from the big guy.
Yeah, he always sends other people to do his work.
I know. He needs to get out there and get his hands dirty.
All right, so here we go. This is definitely spoilers here.
So if you don't want to watch anymore, thank you so much for watching the unboxing, and we'll see you in the next video. And those of you who are staying with us, we'll tell you that again at the end.
Oh, welcome to the jungle.
Ooh, is Guns N' Roses going to play their song?
Yeah. Yeah, they've gotten such a career off of, what, 3 albums?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Looks like it has grass.
It's just green, the show,
Ah.
the new stuff.
Oh, I see. And you guys have to understand, I'm looking at it and I don't understand what any of
Well,
this stuff means.
I'm not studying it.
But I mean, the symbols and stuff, I don't know what any of that means. I don't even know where I would start, where I would get out. Nothing.
Yeah, we're showing this, so for those of you who are going to run it, you want to have an idea what you're
Yeah.
in for.
Oh, the stairs. I do remember stairs. Yeah.
What a surprise. It's in the center.
Yeah, I know.
That one isn't.
No, it's not.
Again, you won't even remember this. I won't remember it, but even
No.
then, it goes in different orders because it's like a choose your own adventure.
Ah. Yeah, no, I don't.
Which is a nice improvement.
It is nice.
It's not so linear.
Mm-hmm. More stairs.
They really need to come out with a different map board. So our playthrough, when we play all these, is going to be different than someone else's because you're going to be deciding different ways to go.
Yep. Which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Mix it up a little bit.
A lot of text, though.
Yeah.
So this is going to require more prep. And that's not a bad thing. It's just there's more to pay attention to.
Ooh, that's easy.
I doubt it.
But there's not much room. There's not a lot of places to go in that one.
Look, you have 3 special creatures in here.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Which means you're using a miniature that you think is something else and you find out it's stronger. Right? It could be a stronger
true.
skeleton or a
Oh,
stronger...
look, this is path B. The other one said path A.
Right.
Oh, another path B. Ugh. I don't want to go in those rooms. They don't look very nice.
That's interesting. Oh, hang on. My fingers were blocking it.
Oh, jeepers.
So there's 3 different conclusions depending on which path you take.
I see.
Remember that one quest we played? You didn't even get anything. And you rescued like the daughter and stuff like that. Remember that? That's so lame.
That was pretty lame.
All right. So that's Jungles of Delthrak. Like I said, we'll decide when we play all these. Do we do this one first? This one or this one? But then we'll play all 3 of these together with at least the monk, the berserker, and the explorer. That way you can maybe have one animal friend and you'll have less people to worry about.
That's true, because having 4 it got to be a little hard after a while.
Some of the quests got so easy, you just played with 2, remember?
Yeah, I did.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. Hope you had fun watching all this, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.